Caesar, why not?
And welcome back, everyone. Ellington here, and we are back on Total War Rome 2. We have got ourselves a 3 versus 3 on the settlement of Athens. Now, the last video I did was also on Athens. I tried typically not to do the same settlement 2 times in a row just to avoid kind of like the repetitiveness. But the last battle in Athens took place all the way over here. It is a very large settlement. This battle is taking place all on this side, and I think it's different enough that it won't be super repetitive. Now I will tell you a little bit has been trimmed off of this battle. A whole lot of really nothing happened early on. You know, the attackers moved forward, they busted down a couple wall places, and really they haven't done much since. There was a minor cavalry skirmish, but really nothing too much has been missed here. Now, to get into the teams and the players, for the defenders, we have Epirus being commanded by Rabbit. He is the person who sent this battle in. We have got Galatia being commanded by Wild Sweet. And finally, we have Armenia being commanded by Not Youngster. For the attackers, we have Bactria being commanded by Winkler. We've got Rome on the battlefield being commanded by Black Jesus. And finally, Arverni being commanded by Melanos. So this will be interesting. We've had a little bit of cavalry stuff, so we've got Eastern Cataphracts and Aspis Companions over here. I think these Eastern Cataphracts were actually all the way over the other side earlier. But then on this side, we have got a couple Noble Blood Cavalry, and then the Azat Knight General is over here. Bactria, knows about the sally out. They've got units there kind of covering their flank. But what they may not know is the 3 units of really heavy cavalry that's over here. I will say the downside to this gate, it's a very long way to the enemy. It's one of those gates you're not surprising anybody from that gate. We do have artillery coming in. I think that's Galatia here. Got 39 kills on his artillery. It's kind of taking long shots. Like, it's such a long, way that there's really no accurate shots from that distance. It's basically just kind of throw it up and see what happens. Now, it does look like we have a push coming from Bactria. I'm personally not a huge fan of this area for attack. So if you look at, because of the slums outside, you're basically cut to this and this. So even though they have a way in, right, they now have to make their way through this and this defense. Now, I assume Armenia is probably going to push into this and keep them kind of bottled in. That's what I would suggest doing. You're pretty well protected. You can see they're bringing Persian light archers up, but there's not a great angle for these Persian light archers to shoot a defense. So I'm a little surprised they're not pushing forward. Also, you have a lot of room for your slingers and archers. So we'll see how they end up doing with it. So we got Cartly Axemen taking on Thorax Swords. Looks like both of them using formation attack. You can see by how crisp their formation is here. We also have a push on the other side. Arverni and Rome coming in through the walls here. We've got legionary cohorts, chosen swords, going up against mercenary Italian swordsmen and Samnite warriors. Roman general looking like he's probably coming up to give an ability, I would assume. I haven't seen anything light up, so I guess not.
Quick march!
No such push over on this side. It looks like Rome and Arverni are content to push this right here, and man, it's a corridor. I don't know how well that's going to go. Galatia's moved their archers up into this spot here to start shooting over at the Gallic Hunters of Arverni. Got a lot of stuff sitting over here waiting in reserve. This I am not a big fan of. You know, the battle is not here yet. So why do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of infantry guarding a place that doesn't need guarded? What needs, you know, troops is here and here. So I'm not a fan of that. I don't like, you know, throwing units all into the back and, you know, basically admitting, you know, you're basically conceding the walls by saying, we're going to lose the walls anyways, so I'm going to hold stuff back here. Thorax swords got ripped to shreds by the Eastern Slingers here. We do have artillery coming in. Bactria brought a Greek ballista, so that is a movable ballista. I believe Arverni also brought one. Someone over here did. It was either Arverni or... yeah, it's Arverni. And then Rome brought a Scorpion. Alright, so it looks like they're making their way into this relatively well. Italian swords have broken here. Galatia holding pretty straight here. But they've got a little bit of breathing room now. Chosen Swords charging into the hoplites here. Chosen Swords 79 kills. Hoplites at 10 now. Samnites at 99 kills, 95 men left. Legionary cohorts at 28. Once again, using that formation attack is kind of hurting them a little bit here. They're also getting shot in the back by the Cretan archers. Sorry, just taking a look here. I love that the Centurion here is right up in the front. The Roman Centurions look so cool. Oh, Galatia counterattacking. Look at this. Galatian swords charging in and putting the stopper to Rome. They're taking away that breathing room. Chosen swords still in combat. They're up to 92 kills. Legionary cohorts, Galatian swords. Now Bactria on the other side, they have lost all progress here. So they lost everything right here, and now this is completely surrounded. Persian light archers shooting Kartles in the back. That's going to get them some kills, but it's probably worth it for Armenia. Good turnaround there, Armenia. Thorax, 45 kills, 51 kills. Kartles at 90. Looks like more Thorax coming from Bactria. All the cavalry's still hanging out in the back. Yeah, if I'm the defenders, throw more in here. Suffocate them. Take it all away. So now we got Galatian legionaries versus legionary or Eagle cohort now. The Eagle cohort has now entered the fray. Is that Armored Legionary too? Yes, it is. Armored Legionaries are really good. Galatian Legionaries might be the best mid-tier unit in the game, though, especially for their price. Gotta love that red of Rome, guys. Those Samnites are still alive. Look at that, 154 kills.
Great for glory!
Aspis companions are on the move. They've made it all the way out here. Rome probably doing the right call here. They're going to condense up. Probably want to get your Scorpions moved forward too. Eastern Cataphracts still sitting inside. They still don't know they're there. Your Aspis companions would have beat these auxiliary cavalry, but now the archers doing. All the Gallic hunters look like they really haven't gotten kills at all. The Syrians pretty much the same, only a couple of kills here and there. Now back over here, Armenia needs to put more troops in. But wait, all their troops are all the way back there. If they put more troops in, because right here is a little bit of an issue. What's that over there? Some pikes from Epirus. Persian lights now coming into the settlement. The artillery is going to come in, and I bet you they're going to shotgun. Thorax, 144 out of 160. 82 out of 160. 38 kills and 17 kills. Slingers here, 107, 108, 106. 0. But the Persian light archers can now get shots on this. Alright, here's the ballista. What are you going to do with it? There it is. He's actually using it on the slingers, which is not shotgunning. Shotgunning would be using it on this right here, which is sleazy. There's some Royal Peltas from Epirus that could come over and help. Because right now, they're low on troops here. Look at this, they only have one Cartly Axeman here, and then like 1.5 here. Look at this mob. Looks like in the long run, Rome is winning this area. Rome's archers are in now too. But look at this, Cretan archers from the other side getting some shots in on the Romans from the other side of the housing here. Isn't it funny that, like, in real life, you know what I mean, there's a path right there, but game. I'm getting the feeling Rome didn't want his archers in here. They are getting beat up by Cretans. 164 kills on the Cretans, by the way. 76 on the other one. Some of the Syrians have got some kills, but this Cretan is untouched. Galatia's got, what, 6 units they still could use? They don't need to right now, but they've got them. Yeah, cavalry is probably just going to come back in the settlement. They really just, there's no opening anymore. But remember, if you watched last week's video, or not last week, but from a couple days ago, Athens is a very cav-friendly city. It's extremely open and really good for cavalry. But that Armenia side has got me worried. Armenia putting so much troops back at the point, he didn't have enough to guard up against Bactria, which is sad because he easily could have won that side.
Withdraw!
Getting a swap out. Ooh! There's that artillery. $20 kills, 0 kills. And they probably can't get fire shot on it from this distance. That's going to be rough. That's going to be really difficult to deal with. Sorry, guys. It's not that I'm not talking. I'm not, like, muting myself. I am looking around a little bit, you know what I mean? The ballista does have he's up to 52 kills now. There's still a lot of stuff sitting outside the settlement. The cavalry's still sitting off to the side. Okay, here we go. Epirus coming in. But they've lost their defense here. The pikes are now guarding this flank, but they're just sitting ducks for the archers.
By your command.
This is prime example why you don't do this. This is a big no-no, and I can tell you right now, if you were to do this in a Discord battle, everybody would yell at you. Oh, Empress, you didn't charge! You just walked into Thorax! What are we doing? Galatian Legionary is going to charge in. See, look at this. The defenders, all the other defenders are having to compensate for this. Oh, this is big bad. Oh no, that's huge. Oh, keep going for him. He was worried about the Javies from here. But the auxiliary cav getting the other archer. Oh, and it's the or it's the full ammo one. That hurts a lot. See, on this side of the settlement, the defenders had this locked in. I truly believe that this mistake here is what's causing these guys to have to fall back. Because if Bactria was able to just walk through, then these guys would be in a tough spot defending their back and their front. Galatia's going to come in, though, and with Galatia here, they can probably clean up Bactria pretty easy. But I hope that, Armenia especially, I hope you take this to heart as a good example why we don't do this. Galatia, you too. So the Galatian Legionaries should be able to handle Bactria. So what we're probably going to see now, yeah, looks like Epirus now going to set up a defense in these general areas right here. Got Hoplites, Royal Peltis, Samnites, Cretans, but one of the Cretans is probably getting pretty low on ammo. Still has it, though. Not much, I bet. I actually think it was a really big missed opportunity with their cavalry from the attackers. Azat Knights looked like they want to come out, but the auxiliary cavalry are a lot faster than the Azat Knights. They probably weren't ever going to catch them. They really need to be focusing in on these Bactrian Royal Guard. Persian Lights 122, 115.
Await my order. Ready your weapons.
Ready your weapons! I love the red-blue color scheme of Bactria. Oh, did you see that volley? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Galatian noblemen coming in now. Azat Knights pushing over here. Okay, Chosen Sword's going to charge in on the hoplites of Epirus. Never mind. That's probably why they aren't going to. But the Syrians from Rome coming in are probably going to be able to chase away those Cretans. You would think, at least. Javies from the Chosen on the pikemen. The pikes have lost 5. Probably going to have another couple javelins from those Chosen Swords, though. 148 kills on the Chosen Swords. Nicely done. Scorpion coming in. This is a really good place for the Scorpion. Long, beautiful lines to shoot down. Getting a swap out, I think? Bactria Royal Guard, 44 kills, 44 kills, 70 kills, 86 kills. The General has 23. They've got an opening. Well, first of all, here's the Azat Knights. Yeah, I was about to say, why not take the opening and get in behind the lines? Here comes the end of Bactria. A little surprised they didn't do anything with their Noble Blood Cav as well.
For glory!
They gotta be careful. There's troops pushing over to the other side of the settlement. They're small units, but they can come over here and they can do things like capture your towers and such.
On my order, withdraw!
Hoplight's gonna break soon, but it looks like we've got to fall back anyways. And unfortunately, it seems to be the waste of a pike.
Get down!
Because it does not look like they're going to be able to get this pike out of here. So the pike's going to advance into combat on the Eagle Cohort. The Eagle Cohort's going to do exactly what he has to, just back away. And soon we're probably going to watch this pike get nuked by some Gallic Hunters now. Don't do it. Stop advancing!
Position!
See, now they're out of their defensive position, and so now all it takes is a unit coming around. But Epirus falling back. What they may do is maybe they defend here. Galatia is holding the ground on this side. They really just need to buy time to finish Bactria fully off. Then once Bactria is fully, gone, they can redistribute their forces back to the defense here. I think they kept their Eastern Cataphracts hidden. So those two Roman units, they got off this wall right here.
At speed!
Yeah, Pike's gone, 2 kills.
Withdraw!
Couple archers gone. I don't like using archers in that fashion.
Advance!
Especially as the defenders, I think it's extremely important that you have those you try to keep those numbers as buoyant as you possibly can. It's hard to explain, but army losses kick in after a certain percentage of your men have died. So having your archers, even if they're out of ammo, stay alive, that's almost 400 men right there that are helping you avoid army losses. So especially if you are expecting a long drawn-out battle where you think you're going to have to hold for time, having that extra, buoyancy of the alive archers helps you get that extra time without breaking. So it's a combination of trying to keep your, generals alive if you can, and then once again having kind of a buoyant manpower, something that's keeping you afloat. But they are falling back. Galatian Sword's going to go in and probably hold the line while a lot of the other troops get out. Looks like another Galatian. Okay, so they're going to throw in some of the scraps here to try and slow things down. Once the attack, I guess the enemy is whoever you think, whichever side you're rooting for, right? Once the attackers get into these open areas, this cavalry can do a lot of work. Even if it's just slowing them down. Are the Syrians out of ammo? They are not. This hoplite has to hold here. Hopefully these archers are able to get out. People are going to take this. The unfortunate thing about this, the way they did this, people are going to take this now as a, well, that's why I leave stuff at the back, because we broke. But the problem is that you broke because your stuff wasn't supporting your front. It was hidden at the back. You know what I mean? They had these walls locked down. They just needed reinforcements, and all their reinforcements were sitting back here at the point. It's just not a good idea. You know, it's easier to have your reinforcements near the front, and if you need to, fall back, than have all your reinforcements at the back and try and rush forward to go defend the breaches. Armored Legionaries gone. Aspis Companions and the Eastern Cataphracts got rid of that. They know about all the cavalry now, though. They may have forgotten about the Noble Blood Cav, though. They haven't done anything in a while. They've been hidden for a while. Galatian Sword. Oh, that's a really healthy Galatian Legionary. If I was this Galatian Legionary, I would already be contemplating taking the back way. Because I don't know they're going to have... I don't think they're going to have enough time to make it this way. So I would just go right here. Go up. And in through the back way. Aspis Companions returning to the point, but the Eastern Cataphracts staying out here extended. Bactria is out of the game. Bounce power is pretty even, though. Got a little bit of a lull here while the armies advance. I'm curious as to if they're just going to go straight into this or if they're going to take their time. I'm also curious if they're going to push anything up and around to try and come through the back way or anything. Looks like a lot of the cavalry from the defense is coming out the back. Rhodian slingers going to the hilltop, but sometimes getting shots from the hilltop is a little bit hard. From here, they should be able to hit some of this stuff. But hitting anything here is going to be just about impossible. I think you should have kept running. Think maybe he's going to rush for the wall, possibly? No? I think you move. Keep moving. Galatian Legion, or the Galatian Swords may just have to take the brunt of this one. Galatian Legionary is going to go help him out. Galatian Swords pretty much wiped out by that. I think they're going to shatter here in a second. Not yet. They're wavering. Now they held on. Yeah, I think that's the right call there, Legionaries keep. But now you're pretty much cut off. Maybe the cavalry can now catch the Chosen Swords in a bad spot.
Fire! Enjoy yourselves!
Chosen Swords already deciding, hell no, we're getting out of here. Good call. But that does allow the Galatian Legionaries to get the hell out of Dodge. All right, we have combat over here. Well, not yet. They are advancing towards it, but we've got Noble Spearmen from Armenia, backed up by Cartly Axemen, Samnite Warriors, Slingers back in the back. One unit of Armored Legionaries have gone in. The other unit decided to go Testudo instead. So we basically have just a one-on-one right here. Balearic Slingers are duking it out with... I don't think they're shooting the Slingers. So what are they shooting? The Samnites, possibly? No, they're shooting this Slinger. Okay. Eastern Cataphracts still sitting on the side here. Armored Desert Legionaries. Two really good units sitting there not doing anything. I would tighten up here. Galatian Swords decided to stop here. They're slowing the Chosen Swords down. Aspis Companions look like they're going to go in. Jabby toss from the Aspis Companions. And now a charge.
Quickly now! Yours to command.
Looks like he gave a fallback command to that. Yeah, but they like went forward. That was odd. It sure as hell looked like he gave. It sure as hell looked like he gave a order to go the other direction. Noble Spears 124 out of 160, 113 out of 160, and no kills. Ouch. They're well outmatched by those armored legionaries. Rodian's throwing at the Noble Horse Gen, right? No, at the Gallic Hunters. Okay. Could have swore I saw the volley go at them. Royal Peltis. Look at that, 294 with 2 chevrons. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. These Noble Spears are not going to last very long, and it would probably go a lot faster if Rome wasn't using formation attack. That a lot more of these units would be involved. Balearics 179. Kind of surprised that we haven't seen more ballista action here. Scorpion's now setting up. All right, now we got Cartly Axeman coming in from Armenia to assist the front. Still surprised that we aren't getting more ballista. Where's the other one? Were they able to get rid of it? Yeah, it looks like they were. So it's just the Arverni Ballista and the Roman Scorpion. Slingers look like they're about to go down pretty quick. Another Cartly charging in. The Noble Spearman gone. One unit wavering. A lot of their own men getting jabbied in the back, though. There's that Scorpion firing. Galatian Nobleman General pulling back. Probably the one getting shot by the Scorpion. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cavalry coming in. We got a cav fight between the Aspis Companions and the Auxiliary Cav. 76 kills, 17 kills. Careful though, we got Oathsworn coming in. We've got Chosen Swordsman involved in the fight already. Oh, it's Hellenic Royal Cav, excuse me. Aspis Companions with 164 kills. Pretty darn good. Pike's in here. Sam Knight's possibly going to push forward to assist. They don't have a whole ton of troops to defend that. Still have some Galatian legionaries that could come assist. Eastern Cataphract sitting back here just being patient. I think that you could probably pull them forward a little bit. Keep that pressure on the back end of the attackers. Keep them distracted. Noble Blood Cav charging the Oathsworn. Oathsworn were out of position. Ooh, we got artillery. Armenian artillery turned around. He's going for the Arverni Noble Horse General. 35 out of 80. Looks like Arverni General is still alive. Artillery has now turned to shooting the Chosen Swords. Sam Knight Warrior decided to turn around. 73 kills, 72 kills, 64 men left, and 92 men left. 150 for the Armored Legionary. 287 on this one. 242. Armored Legionaries are really good. Celtic Ballista now at 125. I think it was at 97 the last time we looked. Here we go. Looks like some Galatian Legionaries are probably coming to help. Still a lot of Cav. Aspis Companions, Hellenic Royal Cav, as at Knights. Still got a pike here that'll be a nuisance. Okay, one Cartly Axeman gone. We got one left. 101 kills. But the Armored Desert Legionary is going to come in. Armored Legionaries are coming in and surrounding the Cartlys. Cartlys will not last long with that kind of surround. Okay, the Eastern Cataphract split. One sitting in the pocket, one returning to the main point. Now we got an advance here. Oathsworn pushing forward onto some pikes. 38 kills. They may not have javelins.
Break the lines!
Nope, they do. Oh man, 65 out of 160. They have 71 kills. They have another volley. Royal Peltis have volley. 82 kills, 50. Oh man, another 15 kills there. And the relentless push, the sea of red here. .253, 326, 173. Roman and Verni seem to be doing really well here. Bactria, unfortunately, had a really rough game. A rough attack spot. Honestly, it would have been worse if Armenia had not misplayed it a little bit. Chosen Swords, 93 kills. They just got hit by the Aspis Companions.
Understood.
208 kills and 2 chevrons. Oathsworn advancing back down the hill. Going for a jabby toss, but dry fire. Royal Pelt is going to try and chase the Chosen Swords.
Understood.
161, 127. Okay, Hidden Glacial Legionaries, this would be a good time to go beef up the defenses. Balearic Slingers with, what was that? 254 kills. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Fire at anyone!
Armored Legionaries. Wasted Javi on a really weak unit. Oathsworn with 86 kills, down to 137. 151 on the Chosens.
By your command!
Hellenic Royal Cav, 35 kills, excuse me. 247 on the Aspis Companions with 2 chevrons. They're doing a good job.
Understood.
There's that fire attack. There's that shotgun. At the general. Your only choice right now is fire shot it. Don't do that. It's not going to do you damn good. The hitbox on this thing is huge. You're not going to kill anything by shooting regular shot at it. It's like there's an invisible force field that blocks arrows and stuff. Where is it? So Eastern Cataphract. Oh, there's the other one. Coming all the way around. Maybe he's hunting Arverni here. No, don't use it on that. Use it on that. You're using Flame Shot, but you're shooting at the wrong thing. .173 kills. God, shotgunning is... Severely dislike it. Second win on Praetorians in the front now. Eagle cohort. Here we go, Eastern Cataphract gonna come in. He catches the noble horse sitting. Arverni's general is dead. He's lucky, or Rome's lucky he was facing this direction. Got some good jabby tosses. We got another cav unit coming in. Praetorian's gonna try and catch the Easterns. Maybe get a jabby on them. Nah. Samnite Warriors, 52 men left. They are cycling some Glacial Legionaries, but they need more men. Men, please. Balance power is pretty even, but it looks like the defenders are slightly, ever so slightly in the lead.
Double time. Charge.
With the cavalry, they may be able to finish this off. Royal Peltist, a pretty healthy one too. A slightly weaker, but then 2 units of cavalry coming over here. They might be able to take that and kill those guys. Auxiliary cav, 12 men. You might as well turn around and kill it.
Advance.
Now you got archers holding the flank while your army sat back here doing nothing. He's fixing it. Looks like they are advancing. Oh, did he? Oh, he got so lucky. That was a good hit. No, nothing else? Maybe he's out of ammo finally? Nope. I don't really get what you're doing here. You're just holding, like, kind of through the middle of the circle. I guess I just don't know why you wouldn't just hold the breach. To me, it just seems like the better idea here.
Understood.
Arverni about to break. He's got 60 men and 70 kills on this. It's not great, guys. I hate to say it, it's not great. And I'm pretty sure he did not earn those chevrons. I think they were already there when he entered the battle. And now they break through the side and surround the other. Yeah, I don't like that move. I would have defended with these troops. In fact, some of your best troops are tied down to these spots. As at Knights. Now where shall you go? Assume they will just kind of set up behind the attackers here and shout threats at them, I guess. Ballista 216. Aspis Knights staying here. Okay, Galatia now charging in, taking hits from the artillery. Oh. Oh, no. Cheese and crackers. Rome's going to be tough to dislodge here. The only way they have the balance power is to the Bactria losing. Good patient plays by the attackers as well. Okay, so you got 2 Royal Peltists and 2 units of cavalry sitting behind their lines. You're being guarded by an Oathsworn armored legionaries. What do? Probably wait. Deal with the artillery if you can. Fire arrows. Fire arrows will light these on fire if you get enough on them. It is RNG though, so you just don't know how long it's going to take for one of them to catch fire. What you usually see is in like tournament settings for ballistas, as soon as they start getting shot by the as soon as they start getting shot by fire arrows, excuse me, they basically stop. Most players will force them to drop their, force the crew to drop
By your command.
the artillery pieces, so they can't be targeted anymore. God, I fucking hate this. 327 kills, 38 kills. But here comes the cavalry charging in through the back, trying to bust through the lines. No shield wall. Got a trample and a battle rhythm on the Eastern Cataphracts. Royal Cataphracts also coming in from. Oh no, they're back here. But a huge charge here. Royal Peltis charged in. Galatia charging in. Now the attackers are boxed in. Royal Cataphracts kind of advancing forward. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that set the that did the battle rhythm on the Eastern Cataphracts.
For glory.
And I think what we're gonna get is army losses. Praetorian Guard in the fight now. Some good screenshots there.
For glory. Break charge.
I'm pretty sure that is a GG. Just enough Galatia left over to pull this off.
Forward.
I would not be surprised if Rome has the most kills on the game, though.
Double time. Quick move.
Wavering. And that is it. All right, let's go look at some kills here. All right, so first off, we've got Not Youngsters, Armenia, 2,289 kills. Infantry did relatively well, but the Cav did really well here, 284, 263. We've got Rabbit as Epirus with 2,566 kills. Cavalry did pretty good. Archers did pretty good. Look at the Royal Peltis, 431 with 3 chevrons. We've got Wild Sweet as Galatia, 2,066 kills. Archers, well done. And then Galatian Legionaries, 164, 195, 146. Some of them, not a ton of kills, but also relatively healthy. And a lot of these, I'm pretty sure, are the ones that got beat up by the artillery. For the attackers, we have Melanos as Arverni with 1,998 kills. The Chosen Swords did okay. Oathsworn, definitely, I would have hoped to get a little better out of the Oathsworn. Black Jesus as Rome with 3,007 kills. 100 kills on the cavalry, excuse me, 268 on the Balearics. But then look at the infantry, just excellent, 3,000 kills leading the game. Rainer Winkler as Bactria, 1490. That side, man, it's just not the best place to go. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys next time.